Okay, everyone, I'm going to attempt to record this homework without a model. So uh, I'll guide you through the whole practice, although I won't be able to demonstrate at certain times, but I will be cueing the whole way through. Find a long spine, roll the shoulders back, reach the crown of the head high, and begin to breathe deep down into the low belly, totally softening the abdominal wall. The initial practice we'll begin with is Ashwini Mudra. So you'll keep those smooth breaths going and find a rapid contraction of the anal sphincter. So just allow the breath to flow into the background. And when you're ready, begin to rapidly contract the anal sphincter as quickly as possible. At about this pace. If it needs to be a little slower, that's okay. Totally relax and continue those smooth, steady breaths. And when you're ready, begin a second round of Ashwini Mudra, rapid contraction of the anal sphincter. The breath is smooth and steady as you rapidly contract, release, contract, release, contract, release. Good, and then totally relax the pelvic floor, just noticing sensation in that space. Third and final round of Ashwini Mudra. And again, contract, release, contract, release, contract, release. Good, and then totally soften pelvic floor. Breathe down into the pelvic bowl. Next, you bring your attention to the front of the pelvis, the urethra. And with an inhale, we'll find a slow, steady engagement, and an exhale, slow, steady release. For female anatomy, this is called the Sahajoli mudra. For male anatomy, it's called the Vajroli mudra. So take a complete exhale. And for today, we'll pair it with breath. So inhale, slow and gradual engagement of the urethra. Same muscles you would use to hold back a pee. Pause the top and engagement. And then exhale, slow, gradual release, disengagement. Inhale, gradual engagement of the urethra. Pause at the top, holding at the front. And then exhale, slow, gradual release. Inhale, slow, steady engagement. Hold. It's okay if you're not totally full of breath. See if you can find a little extra bit of engagement at the urethra. And then exhale, slow, gradual release. Now bring your attention to the Mula bandha. So if you have male anatomy, it's between anus and testicles, anus and genitalia. If you have female anatomy, it's up and inside the vaginal canal. Bring your attention to that middle space. Take a deep inhale, fill the lungs up to the top. Hold the breath in and contract Mula bandha. Squeeze it up and in at about 30% engagement. Now try 60% engagement. Now try 90% engagement. And then exhale, slow and gradual release. We'll do that 2 more times. Deep inhale. Hold. 30% engagement. 60% engagement. And go 90%. Hold. Exhale, gradual release if you can. Smooth. Last one. Inhale, fill up. Mula bandha, 30% engagement, 60%, 90, Hold. Now see if you can get full 100%. Full 100%. Squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift. Exhale, gradual disengagement. Just natural breath. Emphasize its awareness in the belly. And notice the sensation in the pelvic floor, in the root. Next, we'll take 2 rounds of traditional Bhastrika at minimum. If you would like to practice 3 to 5 rounds, I encourage you to pause the video and take extra rounds to deepen your practice and increase the intensity of this session. To prepare for our first round of Bhastrika, complete exhale through the nose. Forceful inhales and exhales begin. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Complete exhale, push all the air out. Mahabandha, tuck the chin down, carve the belly out, lift the pelvic floor. Hold for as long as you possibly can. When you can't hold anymore, you release from bottom to top with the bandhas, and you'll take a deep inhale and hold for your full Abhyantara Kumbhaka, tucking the chin down and lifting the pelvic floor. Dive in to your retention, wherever you're at in it. Set down the thoughts, set down the expectations, and just be with your body. Always leaning into your edge. Once you release your retention, you're just watching natural breath in the body and integrating that round of Bhastrika. Those of you who are still in retention, please do not let me rush you. As I continue the next round of Bhastrika, you just carry on with your second round at your own pace, and you can always pause before the next style of breath. Okay? For our second round of Bhastrika, take a complete exhale through the nose, empty the lungs out. Forceful inhales and exhales begin. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, complete exhale, push all the breath out, empty, 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 empty out. Mahabandha, tuck the chin down, carve the belly out, lift the pelvic floor. Hold totally empty. Bring your attention to the Shushumna, that major energy channel. And when you can't hold anymore, you'll release the bandhas from bottom to top. You'll take your full Antar, Abhyantara Kumbhaka, and you'll hold your inhale retention for as long as you can with bandha. I'll give you the silence and then the space to dive in. Just be with the process. Every little sensation that moves through, witness it. Take the seat of the witness. When you get to a place where your body can't hold anymore, just pause to witness. See if you can do another 10 seconds longer. Once you've released your bandhas, you've released your inhale retention, just natural breath. Again, if you'd like to pause the video and take another 3, 4 rounds, if you want to make it up to 3 to 5 rounds of Bhastrika, please do. We're at that point in the training where it is powerful, and when you have the space and time, it is very deepening to continue the Bhastrika rounds, especially before Moorcha, which we're moving into next. For those of you who haven't released your retention, do your thing. Moorcha is 5 inhale retentions in a row. And since we're doing this homework for a week, to be doing Moorcha 5 inhale retentions in a row is a lot. It is a lot to be doing every day. So if you are feeling at capacity, just do 2 rounds or 3 rounds. If your body feels really good after that Bhastrika and you feel ready for the 5 rounds, that's what I'm going to attempt to cue us through. Because each round is a different length for every single person. Okay? So I'll cue the first round. You hold for as long as you can. Once you complete it, you'll begin your second round. Hold for as long as you can. Once you complete that, you'll begin your third round. Okay, remember with Moorcha, as you hold the breath in, the neck elongates and the chin tilts up. If you want to take Shanmukhi Mudra, you can plug the ears with the thumbs, close the eyes, cover the eyelids with index fingers, nostrils with middle finger, and ring finger and pinky close the mouth for Shanmukhi Mudra. Take a complete exhale through the nose, empty the lungs out, preparing for the first of 5 retentions. Deep inhale, fill the lungs up. First of 5, lengthen the neck, tilt the head back. Option for Shanmukhi Mudra. When you complete your first round, you go straight into the second round. Your 5 rounds are complete. Just sit. Palms can be face up or down. You can always take chin or jnana mudra. Just sit for a moment. Preparing for alternate nostril, preparing for ishta mantra pranayama. So have that right hand ready, Vishnu mudra or prana mudra. It'll be 12 breaths in and out of the left with the Ganesha mantra and 12 breaths in and out of the right. Plug the right nostril. First empty the lungs out, then plug the right nostril. Inhale through the left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale left. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Plug left, open up the right. Inhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Exhale right. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Release the right hand. Keep Vishnu mudra and just enjoy breath in and out of both nostrils for a few moments. Next, we'll take Nadi shodhana, focusing on Aum, focusing on A and creation as we inhale, focusing on U, sustaining, life-sustaining as we hold, and focusing on M, destruction as we exhale. 5 seconds for inhale, 20-second hold, 10-second exhale. I'll guide you through. Right hand ready, left palm face up, complete exhale through the nose. Plug the right nostril. Inhale through the left, focusing on ah. Plug both, holding for 20 seconds, focus on ooh. Exhale through the right, focusing on Inhale right, ah. Hold both, ooh. Open up the left, exhale, focusing on Inhale left, ah. Plug both, ooh. Open up right, exhale, Inhale right, ah. Plug both, ooh. Open up the left, exhale. Inhale left, ah. Plug both, ooh. Exhale right, Inhale right, ah. Hold both, ooh. Open up the left, exhale left, Release both palms face up and just enjoy breath in and out of both nostrils. If that practice feels really good for you today, know that you can continue Nadi Shodhana until you're ready to sit for meditation. If you'd like to close with a final a little more intense practice, we'll take 3 Surya bheda retentions with a focus on Om. So that means inhaling through the right only, holding for as long as you can, and then exhaling through the left. And every time you inhale, ah. Every time you hold, ooh. And every time you exhale, And it's written in the text that you should hold your breath until your hair follicles sweat. I'll count a 30-second hold, a 45-second hold, and the last one I'll encourage you to hold for as long as you can. Okay? Take a complete exhale through the nose, still utilizing Vishnu Mudra. Plug up the left nostril. Inhale through the right, fill up to the top, focusing on ah. Plug both nostrils and focus on ooh. We'll just do a 30-second hold. Open up the left nostril, exhale through the left, focus on Plug left nostril, inhale right, focus on ah, fill up to the top. Hold, focus on ooh, 45-second hold. Open up the left, exhale through the left. Last one, plug the left, inhale through the right, focus on ah. This time, plug both, focus on ooh, and hold for as long as you possibly can. Hold for as long as you can. Settle into your body. Let the heat build in the crown. And when you can't hold anymore, then you'll open up the left, exhale, and focus on Once you release your attention, turn your palms face up or down in your lap. Just enjoy some natural breath and sit in your meditation. Sit as the witness. Your session is complete.